Hello everyone. Hope you all are safe and good at your places and taking care of yourself. Students, this is Priyanka here and once again I am here with the video of English Mulberry of class 2. So students, as we have done our 3 chapters till now. Okay, so in this video we are going to move on to the new topic, that is a poem, and it is on page number 44. So students, you all are requested to take out your English Mulberry book and open this poem. I hope students you all have opened this page number 44. As I told you, the name of the poem is Dogs and it is written by John Kitching. Okay, students, in this poem we are going to read about the different types of dogs. Okay, the poet tells us about different types of or different sorts of dogs. Okay, so let's read. Name some of the pets we have in our homes. Which one do you like the best? Would you like to have a pet dog? Let us read a poem about all sorts of dogs. Students, many of us are having pets in our homes, right? Some are having cat as a pet and some are having dog as their pet. So, would you like to have a pet dog? Let us read about all sorts of dog. So, this poem is about pet dog. Okay. So dogs big, dogs small, dogs short, dogs tall, dogs fat, dogs thin, dogs that make a dreadful din. So in the very first stanza, the poet is telling that there are different types of dogs, right? Some dogs are very big and some dogs are very small. Dogs short, dogs tall, and again there are some dogs which are very short in their height. Okay, and on the other hand, the dogs are very tall, means there are some dogs those who are having a very good height. Okay, dogs fat, dogs thin. Again, there are some dogs who are very fatty, and there are some dogs who are very thin, because as they have not got the enough food, that's why they remain weak, so they are thin. Dogs that make a dreadful din, and on the other side there are some dogs who makes a loud noise. Okay, so now come to the next stanza. Dogs smooth, dogs hairy, dogs friendly, dogs scary, dogs brown, dogs white, dogs that bark all through the night. In the next stanza also he is telling the different type of dogs, that there are some dogs who are very smooth and they are having very hairy, means they are too much hair on their body. Okay, dogs friendly, dogs scary, and there are also some dogs who are very friendly. Okay, if we will go near to them, they will uh, they will not bite us. Okay, they simply behave friendly. Okay, and on the other hand, dogs scary. There are some dogs who are very scary, who are very dangerous. Okay, and whenever we go near to them, they start barking at us. Okay, dogs brown, dogs white. There are some dogs who are means brown in color and white, and there are many dogs who are having dots on their bodies. Okay, so dogs that bark all through the night, and there are also some dogs who kept on barking all the night. Okay, we don't know the reason why they are barking, but all the night they kept on barking. Okay, now come to the next stanza. Dogs that run, dogs that walk, dogs that make you think they will talk, dogs awake, dogs asleep, dogs for the blind, dogs for the sheep. In this stanza again, the poet is saying that whenever we take our pet dogs for outing, there are some dogs who like to run, okay, and on the other hand there are some dogs who simply like to walk in the garden or in the park. Dogs that make you think they will talk, and sometimes there are some dogs who make us feel that they are talking, they are communicating us. Okay, they want to say something to us, right? Dogs awake, dogs asleep. Awake means not sleeping. There are some dogs who doesn't sleep at night. Okay, they simply guard your home, and they sleep in the daytime. Okay, and there are other on the other hand there are some dogs who dogs asleep means they simply sleeping. Okay, means at night when you go for sleep, they also sleep with you, and in the morning time they also get up. Okay, dogs for the blind, dogs for the sheep, and the person who are blind, sometimes these dogs help them, and they are also help for the sheep, means they also guard for the sheep. Okay, now the last lines: the best of all the dogs I know goes with me everywhere I go. And the poet is saying the best of all the dogs I know is that dog which goes with me wherever I go. Okay, means here he is talking about his pet dog. Clear? So students, this is the poem. I hope you have understood this poem, and now we will do the exercise of this poem. So look at the very first one. Find the following from the poem. So first is a word that is the opposite of awake, and the answer is asleep. ASLEEP, asleep. Next is a word that means covered with hair. It is hairy. Next is a word that rhymes with go. So the answer would be no. Students, this exercise we are supposed to write in book itself. Okay, no need to write this exercise in notebook. Now come to the next one. Read these lines and answer the question that follow. So dogs big, dogs small, dogs short, dogs tall, dogs fat, dogs thin, dogs that make a dreadful din. So these lines tell us that what these lines tell us, and the options are: number 1, dogs are big and fat, all dogs are the same, or there are different kinds of dogs. So the answer would be there are different kinds of dogs. Okay, so you put the tick against the last one. Okay, now come to the question answer. From these lines, pick out 2 words that rhyme with each other. So the answer is small and tall. Okay, question number 2 is, what does dreadful din mean? What is the din that dogs make? So the answer is dreadful din means a loud noise. The dogs bark. What is the din that dogs make? It is bark. Okay. Now come to the next question. According to the poet, which dog is the best of all the dogs? So answer is, according to the poet, the best dog is that who goes with the poet everywhere he goes. The best of all dogs. So students, these 3 questions you are supposed to write in your notebook. Okay. Now come to the last exercise that is given here. Words that rhyme. So here is another words about dogs. Fill in the blanks so that the lines rhymes in pairs. Choose from the box below. As we can see, some words have been given here and we are supposed to fill these words in the correct blank. Okay. So it blinks its eyes and wags its tail. Tail, tail. Okay. Fetches me my bottle. Fetches me my mail. Mail, mail. It barks at me and I feel a sharp tug. Tug, tug. And the last is, but when I bend down, it gives me a hug. Hug, hug. This exercise also you are supposed to write here only. No need to write this work in copy. Okay. Now students, I hope everything is clear to you related to this poem. Now I am going to give you your homework, and your homework is to write this poem in your notebook and learn this poem well, recite this poem well, and now I'll meet you in my next video. Till then, stay safe, stay home, bye bye.